Okay, because apparently I like to embarrass myself in front of the 2 viewers that I have. I'm just gonna do this, and don't judge me for it. I'm going to be just going along as I'm just gonna be scrolling through whatever recommended Hamilton songs I get after Nonstop, because Nonstop is the second best rap in the whole thing. The first is Guns and Chips, obviously, and I suck at Guns and Chips, which is probably one of the songs I'm going to choose. So I like to embarrass myself. Let's do this. This is just all in one go, no editing. This is a freaking live stream. I'm going to send it to my other YouTube channel too. You guys can go subscribe. It's funny music more. Yeah, this is. And also, I made this. Hi, it looks amazing, and it's not a tie-on. It's a button. I put a button on a choker for once because I don't have any other kind of clasps or anything. So, yay! All right, let's just do this. All right, all rights belong to Lin-Manuel Miranda and all that. I'm not doing this for monetary purposes. My boyfriend would probably do this for monetary purposes, but he gets freaking. Yeah, sorry, love. You and you and I both know you can't rap. Just you can sing, you can't rap. Sorry, guys. If my grandparents walk into the room, I'm not stopping. After the war, I went back to New York. I finished up my studies and I practiced law. Burr work next door. Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop. Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious. Bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation, the liberty behind the liberation. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel, co-counsel Hamilton. Sit down. Our client, Levy Weeks, is innocent. Call your first witness. That's all you had to say. Okay, one more thing. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Some attitude may be your doom. Why do you ride like you're running out of time? Right day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting. Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony, and nowhere's it stronger than in Albany. This colony's economy is increasingly stalling, and honestly, that's why public service seems to be calling me. I practiced the law, I practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world, and I've corrected it. Now for a strong central democracy, if not then I'll be Socrates, throwing verbal rocks at these mediocrities. Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention. I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention. There as a New York Junior delegate, sounding delicate, goes and performs as his own form of government. What? A new plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours. The convention is listless. Bright young man. Yo, who the F is this? Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you write like it's going out of style? Right day and night like it's going out of style. Every day you fight like it's going out of style. Do what you do. Alexander Aaron Burr, sir, it's the middle of the night. Can we confer, sir? Is this a legal matter? Yes, and it's important to me. What do you need? Burr, you're a better lawyer than me. Okay, I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution. Who's your client? The new U.S. Constitution? No, hear me out. No way. A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public. No one will read it and disagree. And if it fails, Bird, that's why we need it. The Constitution's a mess, so it needs amendments. It's full of contradictions, so is independence. We have to start somewhere. No way. You're making a mistake. Good night. Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for? What? We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution? Of course, then defend it. And what if you're backing the wrong horse? Or killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side. I'll keep all my plans close to my chest. I'll sit here and see which way the wind will blow. I am taking my time, watching the afterbirth of a nation, watching the tension grow. I am sailing off to London. I I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. He is not a lot of fun, but there is no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander, don't forget to write. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if your life could fraction of your time, if I could grant you peace of mind, would that be enough? Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution entitled The Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time, like you're running out of time. Are you running out of time? How do you write like you don't want to arrive? How do you write like you needed to survive? How do you write every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive. They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand man. I know it's a lot to ask, to leave behind the world you know. Do you want me to run for the Treasury or State Department? Treasury. Let's go. Alexander, I have to leave. Alexander! Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Helpless. Look around, isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied. Look around, never be satisfied. Never be enough. How do you write like history has its eyes on you? I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my Hamilton. Just you wait. I am not throwing away my shot. And that was nonstop because that was nonstop. That was 6 minutes. All right. Oof, let's look for another one. Which one are we gonna do? Oof. Satisfied? Let's do satisfied. This is gonna be difficult because I don't have the lyrics right here. Because I know the lyrics by heart, but like, oof. I'm just gonna let this ad play so I can actually find the lyrics real quick. Alright, here we go. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler. A toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride. From your sister, who is always by your side, to your union, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. Rewind, rewind, helpless, helpless. Rewind. I remember that night, I just might. I remember that night, I remember that. I remember that night, I just might forget that, but day. Saw the boys tripping over themselves, chewing on like candles you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. You strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Forget you're like me. I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied. My name is Angelica Schuyler Alexander Hamilton. Where's your family from? Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you. It's the feeling I just been friendly with a key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasts 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance, kind of like his spine by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I want to take it forward from Miss Bliss and in front of my sister's face, and she is helpless, and I know she is helpless, and her eyes are just helpless, and I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. Where are you taking me? I'm about to change your life. By all means, in a world in which my only job is to marry rich, my father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious, and Alexander is penniless. It doesn't mean I want him any less. Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you. Schuyler, my sister. He's after me, 'cause I'm a Schuyler sister, that are always satisfied. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Elias, and now that's his bride. And it's going in when they're satisfied. A war for us to meet, it will have been worth it. I'll leave you to it. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love her, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize with my head and sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom! From your sister, who is always by your side, to your union, and the hope that you provide may always be satisfied. And I know he'll be happy as his bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. That's not the first time I've said he'll be happy as his bride. Okay? I say that literally every time I sing this song. And completely messed up the rap. But apparently I can't say the word she'll. I don't know why. I think it's my gender fluidity being a butt. Okay. Let's go with another song. What song are we gonna do? Helpless right afterwards? Nah. Take a break. We're doing take a break. Crap. Why is the Wi-Fi off? The Wi-Fi is not off. My phone's just a butthole. Alright. Oof, I don't have time to freaking get the lyrics. Alright. The 12 cut 6 Said sweet enough. Good. Under 12 cards, sexy, said sweet enough. Said sweet enough. Said sweet enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My dearest Angelica, tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. I trust you'll understand the reference to another Scottish tragedy without my having to name the play. They think me Macbeth. Ambition is my folly. I'm a polymath, a pain in the ass, a massive pain. Madison is Banquo, Jefferson's Macduff, and Burnham Wood is Congress on its way to Dunsinane. And there you are in Ocean Way. Do you have to live in Ocean Way? Thoughts of you subside, then again another letter, and I cannot put the notion away. Take a break. I'm on my way. There's a little surprise before supper, and it cannot wait. I'll be there in just a minute. Alexander is 9 years old today. He has something he'd like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away. Daddy, look. My name is Philip. I am a poet. I wrote this poem just to show it. And I just turned 9. You can write rhymes, but you can't write mine. I practice French and play piano with my mother. I was trying to start America's bank. Under 12 cards to sang. Take a break. Hey, our kid is pretty great. Run away with us for the summer. Let's go upstate. I realize I've got so much on my plate. We can all go stay with our father. There's a lake I know in a nearby. Come in. You and I can go when the night gets dark. I will try to get away. My dearest Alexander, you must get through to Jefferson. Sit down with him and compromise. No stops, you agree. Your favorite older sister, Angelica, reminds you there's someone in your corner all the way to see. See from you 2 weeks ago, I noticed a comma in the middle of a phrase. It changed the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke and you've consumed my waking days. It says, my dearest Angelica. With a comma after dearest, you've written my dearest Angelica. Anyway, all this to say, I'm coming home this summer at my sister's invitation. I'll be there with your family if you make your way. We're very busy. I know your work's important, but I'm crossing the ocean and I just can't wait. You won't be an ocean away. You'll only be a moment away. Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today. Angelica, Eliza, the Schuyler sisters. Hi. It's good to see your face. Angelica, tell this man, John Adams, John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway. You're not joining us. Wait, I'm afraid I cannot join you upstate. Alexander, I came all this way. All this way, take a break. Now I have to get my plane through Congress on a way with us for the sake. Get this plane through Congress. Stay with our father. There's a lake I know in a nearby port. Eliza's right. Take a break and get away. Let's go upstate where we can stay. If you take your time, you will make your mark. Close your eyes and dream when the night gets dark. Take a break. I have to get my plan through Congress. I can't stop till I get this plan through Congress. Because Philip is adorable. Should I do Burn? Alright. Burn is difficult for me. Okay, Burn is difficult for me because I have to intake a lot of air and keep it in my lungs. Oof. Okay. I've been saying oof a lot. mention that. Okay. Big oof. Also, I love all of these comments. Hey, what's for dinner? Burnt ham. Roasted ham. Burnt ham. Oof. Okay. There's an ad, of course. Excuse me. I just ate dinner, like literally before I started this live stream. I had dinner. All right. We're starting again. I saved every letter you wrote to me. The moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn, burn. You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she'd read what you'd done? She said, you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You've torn it all apart. I am watching it burn. Watching it burn. You force have no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office dead with only when you were mine. I hope that you burn. Eliza, that's a big oof right there. Eliza, that's a big oof right there. I hope you know that that's a big oof, Eliza. Oof, Eliza, that's a big oof. Your freaking husband is a big oof. Love you, but he's a big oof. Let's do helpless. I'm just doing as many as I can. Oh God, that's a loud Google ad. That's a loudness, Google. Can you calm yourself? Goodness, Google, calm down. Ooh, I do. Hey, ooh, I do. Boy, you got me helpless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. I have never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at a ravel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister, she's dazzling in the room. You walk in and my heart went boom, trying to catch your eye from the side of ballroom, and the band stop volume, grind to the rhythm as we whine. Sister, and whisper, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I was thinking what she gonna do. She grabs me by the arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you turn back at me, and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at those eyes, oh, helpless. No, I'm down for the count, and I'm drowning in 'em. I am so into you, and I am so into you. Helpless, down for the count, and I'm drowning in 'em. You're taking me. I'm about to change your life. By all means, lead the way. And to Skylar, it's a pleasure to meet you. My sister. Your service. If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it. I'll leave you to it. 1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem. I'm just saying, if you really loved me, you would share him. 2 weeks later, in the living room, stressing. My father's stone-faced while you asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing that your mind can't. My father makes his way across the room to you, and headed for a second, thinking we're through. But then he shakes your head and says, "Be true." And you took back to me, smiling and I'm helpless. Woo! Boy is mine. That boy is mine. Helpless. Drowning in them, Eliza. I have $1 to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, $1 for fame. All I have's my army, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and a top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Becky confides in me, Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face. It was real. As long as I'm alive, I swear to God you'll never feel. So I do. I do. Yeah. Trying really how I look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm drowning in 'em. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. Helpless. Alright, guys, I think that's enough. Wait. I just realized I haven't done Guns and Chips. Let's do Guns and Chips. Let's do Guns and Chips and die while doing it. How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant. You know when love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fine Frenchman. I'm taking this horse for the remains, making red coats red with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make him about the sky of the remains. Watch me engaging him, escaping him, and raging him. I go to France for more funds. I come back with more guns and ships and souls of balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea. But for this to succeed, there is someone else we need. So he knows what to do in the trenches, to do in fluent in French, So you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench, No one has more resilience to advance my practical tactical brilliance. You want to fight for your land back, and then my right-hand man back. Get your right-hand man back. No, you gotta get your right-hand man back. I know you gotta put them onto the letter, but the sooner the better. You get right-hand man back. Alexander Hamilton. Troops are waiting in the field for you. If we move right now together, you will turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander. Yeah, well, that was Guns and Chips, and I'm all out of songs to sing because, oof. All right, well, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.